December in Toronto. Gray skies, freezing wind. It's basically the weather equivalent of a sad trombone. But instead of sleeping in, I decide to grab my camera and head downtown. Why? Well, that's simple. I wanted some good coffee. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's crazy windy, crazy cold. It's like -3 out right now. We're downtown Toronto. The city is never quiet. Dude, he's got the Christmas trees up. Scratch that, it's freezing and there's no sense of creativity whatsoever. Why not walk through downtown rush hour to prove to you guys that even with this crappy weather, you could totally still get an amazing shot. It's my first time vlogging in actual like downtown public, and I absolutely chose the busiest time. Check this out. And 50% of people have a coffee in their hands.
You can't say anything.
This is the spot. Morning, how are you?
Doing well, how are you?
Okay, my hand is covered in it. But what I'm thinking is, there's the CN Tower, there's Union Station, there's everybody walking. What if I just cross the sidewalk and take a wide angle of this whole scene? It's usually how my photo walks go. I don't have anything in mind, but I start in a place that kind of inspires me. As corny as that sounds. Think of like Spadina, DuPont, Castelloma area. That guy's beating me to it. I can get the people walking across the intersection with the CN Tower. Okay, I think that came out amazing, but it's hard to tell on the tiny screen. Now I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down to the harborfront area. Something I've learned from creating content is no matter how much you plan, things never go to plan. There's always a delay, there's always an incident, or you spill coffee on yourself. There's so many times in the past where I've gone out and I doubt that there's gonna be a good turnout, or the lighting is terrible, it's harsh, you have other plans, you don't feel like shooting, and then you take a few pictures and then bam, the shot. Honestly, I thought today was gonna be a crappy day to make a video. It's gray, it's freezing, it's like -4 right now, guys. My hands are like red. See the light? Reflecting on the buildings. And look at that tree just in the middle of it. There's a dog right there. Honestly, those might have come out pretty terrible. I just tried shooting some and they didn't look that pretty. Okay, we're gonna move on to this iconic spot right over here. By the way, I've always shot on 35mm, but I decided to give this lens a go, which is the 16-28 Sigma. So we're kind of trying out that 24-26mm Leica look. Check it out. What if we got a cyclist to go through the frame as I'm taking the picture? Something like this. Honestly, not sure if I snagged the shot there, but some runners were running by. I think I have something. Ooh. Look at that frame right there. What I'm thinking is we give it a lot of breathing room, position it kind of top left of the frame. I like the contrast with the yellows and the blues. Let me put the camera down for a second and talk to you guys. Great photography is not about perfect conditions, it's how you can work around those conditions. Challenging situations force you to adapt and actually get creative with it. And I think the coolest part is you can get some pretty crazy unexpected results. And then if I were to get philosophical on you guys, the human experience is not perfect. So the fact that you're shooting in the imperfect environment resembles real life and actually makes the shot more candid. A good photographer should know how to work with any lighting. They should be able to bring their own vision, emotion to the image and make you feel something. I think the whole idea of a perfect photo is so subjective, and for me at least, the perfect photo is something that brings me back to a memory or associated with a special memory. That's why Polaroid photos, even though they're blurry and out of focus 90% of the time, they're still beautiful. They have those colors, and it's even more special when you actually nail the shot with one of those. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. It's a little bit spontaneous, but that's on brand. I'll see you in the next one.